Hi, my name is Max. Nice to meet you. And this is the series Meet Max. Our series continues with Eric Bergeon. Now, Eric's been in the healthcare industry for over 20 years, and he's now serving as a Vice President of Client Success for Ciox Health, where he develops and maintains client relationships with a focus on revenue cycle management functions. Eric has been involved with HFMA for over 22 years and has served a multitude of roles with the Georgia chapter, from chairing education content and logistics to being a board member of membership and education, and has recently been elected an officer role for our 2020-2021 as our treasurer and secretary. Everybody who knows Eric knows he's very passionate about his craft. His integrity and motivation to excel translates into helping Georgia be one of the leading chapters in the HFMA community. He's also very proud to be part of a professional group that gives to so many local charities and communities around the state of Georgia. On a personal note, Eric enjoys traveling and golf. He's a foodie and collects wine, but most of all, he enjoys his time with his fiancée and his 2 teenage daughters. Meet Eric.
So Georgia HFMA, I've been involved for 22 years this year. 1997 was when I joined and just jumped right in. I mean, there's an array of benefits, right, with HFMA. I mean, number one, first and foremost, is professional. You're here for your profession and to learn and be educated. I'm on the vendor business partner side, so I'm a sales guy. Don't hate me for it. My goals are to understand what my clients are going through day in and day out and keeping up with the regulations and what's happening down the road, even today, but also the personal relationships. I mean, you develop just amazing personal relationships with, those that you do business with and the people that attend the sessions. And for me, the benefit for me has actually been getting involved, volunteering on teams, leading education, both content and logistics. And then this is my second term on the board. And then they've kind of twisted my arm to go up to the officer rotation, so I'll be starting that next year. But there's a lot of benefits. I mean, and the professional side kind of stems and flows right into the personal side, which is it's been tremendous. So I'm the board member over membership, and so my role is really to not only retain the members we have today, but also get new members to join the chapter, whether it's partnership with the outreach committee and some of these other committees that the board directs. It's been good. I mean, I've got a recruiting background, so it's kind of easier for me to kind of flow into that. So I think if you join any professional affiliation, and no matter what your mindset and your goals are. I mean, it's always kind of nerve-wracking walking into, a group of 200 plus people. So our goal and my job as the membership recruitment person is to welcome them first and foremost and really get an idea as to the why behind why are they here, right? What do they want to, why are they here? What do they want to get out of it? Try to get them involved in some of those areas that, where they're siloed really into what their interests are that lie outside of work and healthcare. So if someone loves to do social media and build websites on the side, then we get them involved in, the website committee or what have you. So, you just try to engage with them and introduce them to some of the past presidents like, a Kathy Doherty or Roxanne Arnold, just so they can kind of tell them the, what's in it for me type thing and the benefits that HFMA offers. But there's a lot of things that we try to do to incorporate them to make them feel at home, because there are people that do come in no matter kind of what level they're in their career. They want to participate, they want to add to the success of the chapter, and so we welcome that. But it's kind of almost like a double-edged sword, right? Like we're caging them up to and they don't know what they're going to get into down the road. But you got to respect the people that put a lot of time and effort outside of their day job and taking time away from their families to volunteer, to your point, and to make this chapter what it is today, one of the leading ones in the country. But yeah, I mean, getting the members and retaining them is a tough job, but the first thing is you got to welcome them, you got to teach them, what we're about and why we're here, first and foremost, education. And then the fun comes with that, as well as the development on the personal side. So it all works out. I think it's a win-win for everybody. Yeah, Georgia HFMA, we do a lot of networking events outside of our two conferences. This is fall. Obviously, we have spring and fall, but we try to do a lot of road shows, if you will, to get other members engaged, whether it's a forum at a specific facility in rural Georgia or even outside the major cities like in Atlanta or Savannah here. But yeah, we try to at least engage them if they can't take time out of their busy work schedules, kind of bring the education to them, bring the networking after that education, so we can all just kind of network and get to know one another and make everyone feel at ease. But yeah, we do a lot from an effort standpoint to try to keep abreast of making sure the engagement lasts. We've engaged with social media to try to get that out there with, you ask about the networking sessions and social events outside of just the education, just to kind of give a snapshot, if you will, to the public community about who we are, what we do, what we can provide, but also give back. Not just to the community, like, with different services, but also to the people that volunteer and that are members. I like to golf, play tennis, like to travel. I'm a foodie. So any city I go to, I try to, look up the best restaurants and, so just try to, relax a little bit, really, with the family. I have 2 teenage daughters, so that kind of keeps me busy.